Alright, this is Andrew at Joy Home Inspections. We're doing a sewer scope today here in Salt Lake City. We're at 555 North Pamela. We've got the camera pushed out 80 feet to the city connection. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So right off the bat, we're seeing some standing water, enough that it's covering my camera head completely. That's a sign that you don't have the best grade. So far it looks like my camera's just barely under the water line, so maybe 3/4 of an inch or an inch or so. I'm going to give it a minute and see how much it dies down as the water finishes draining. Even with running water, it shouldn't be covering my camera head. You know, it might splash around as I pull it back, but it shouldn't be completely covering it. This looks like clay pipe. You can tell by that red terracotta color. It looks like you have a little bit of an offset there where the pipes have slipped and created a little bit of a lip, especially on that left side. You can see a little bit of waste caught on it. When you have an offset like that, it's possible for waste to get stuck and create a blockage and lead to a backup. I would definitely recommend on this age of line, especially with the standing water that we're seeing, to get the insurance. That way, if it does have a backup, they can help offset the cost. No standing water. This is proper grade here. Alright, so we just transitioned from clay to cast iron. As you can tell, cast iron gets really rough and rusty. It'll eventually need to be replaced. The line through a clean out underneath the kitchen sink down in the basement. So just to recap, overall the line didn't have the best grade. It's kind of flat where it was holding water, enough that it was covering my camera head. I would recommend definitely getting the insurance on this line at a minimum, but the only way to permanently fix bad grade is to dig it up and re-slope it. And then you also have some cast iron after that large clay portion. Cast iron gets real rough and rusty. This one was already showing a fair amount of that rust buildup. That can allow waste to get stuck You definitely want to avoid putting wet wipes or feminine hygiene products down the line. Nothing down the line that you don't need to put down. And then last thing, you did have at least one offset where the clay pipes had flipped a little bit and created a little bit of a lip where waste could potentially get stuck. I'm going to end this recording now.